Welcome to Safe and Sound Bites, where we bring you real-world safety tips in real time. No fear-mongering, no panic. Just a clear, calm conversation about how to stay safe in today's world. In less time than it takes to finish your morning coffee, we'll give you the tools to be a little more aware, a little more prepared, and a lot more confident. From keeping up with what's really on your kid's phone, to what to expect during a traffic stop. From how to move through a crowded concert with purpose. Fire safety at home, emergency plans for tornadoes and thunderstorms, what to do when the heat index hits triple digits, and how to keep pets safe when the weather, or the world, gets rough. We'll also take a closer look at the headlines, from fentanyl and fake pills, to DUIs, money scams, and the kinds of safety trends that don't always make the news but probably should. No noise, just clarity.
In less time than it takes to finish your morning coffee, you'll hear a story, a tragedy, a lesson, and more importantly, how to make sure you're not the next one. Today's topic, pedestrian safety, and why one step in the wrong direction can change everything. Let me take you to a quiet afternoon on Sands Road. It was an ordinary day, the kind of day where the air feels still and predictable. But in one instant, everything changed. Charles Smith, a pedestrian, attempted to cross the road. He stepped into the crosswalk, but he did so against a "do not walk" signal. Russell West, behind the wheel of a pickup truck, saw him, tried to stop, tried to swerve, but it was too late. The front left of the truck struck Mr. Smith. Charles was pronounced dead at the scene. Russell, unharmed, pulled over and stayed nearby, likely shaken for the rest of his life. This isn't a story about blame. It's about impact, literally and emotionally. And it's about how these moments, these choices, can mean life or death for a driver and a pedestrian. It's a growing crisis. In the U.S., someone on foot is killed by a vehicle every 85 minutes. That's more than 6,200 lives lost in just 1 year, plus 76,000 injuries. And while we did see a slight decrease in 2024 compared to the year before, pedestrian deaths are still nearly 50% higher than they were just 10 years ago. Let that sink in. One person every hour and a half dies just trying to walk somewhere. So what's causing this? The truth, it's a mix of behavior, visibility, and infrastructure. Let's break it down. Like Charles Smith, jaywalking, which is crossing against the signal, even in a crosswalk, puts you at serious risk. Distracted driving caused by phones, GPS, food, they all steal seconds, and that's all it takes. Failure to yield is one of the most common crash causes at intersections. Speeding is a cause as well. At 40 miles per hour, a pedestrian hit has an 80% chance of dying. At 20 miles per hour, that risk drops to 10%. Poor lighting and visibility is an issue, especially at night or when pedestrians wear dark clothing. Alcohol, drugs, even drowsiness can slow reaction times and cloud judgment. When backing up in parking lots and driveways, it's often hard to see behind you. During left turns, drivers may focus on oncoming traffic and miss a person walking across. Vehicle designs with higher front ends and bigger blind spots make some cars more dangerous for pedestrians. So how do we prevent the next Charles Smith story? If you're behind the wheel, drive defensively. Don't assume someone will follow the rules. Slow down, especially in areas with foot traffic, such as schools, bars, and residential neighborhoods. Scan ahead. Look left, right, then left again. Expect people. Yield the right of way at crosswalks and intersections, whether or not they are marked. Be ready to stop. That split second matters. Never pass a stopped car at a crosswalk. There's probably someone crossing in front of it. Use your horn just enough to make someone aware. Watch for kids. They move fast and unpredictably. Check your blind spots, especially when backing up. Be extra cautious at night. Your headlights might not be enough. Avoid distractions. No texting, no calls. And if you're on foot, cross at crosswalks and obey signals. That red hand means wait. Make eye contact with drivers. Never assume they see you. Wear bright or reflective clothing, especially after dark. Look up, not at your phone. Drivers aren't the only ones distracted. Look both ways, even with a walk signal. Drivers make mistakes too. Walk facing traffic if you're not on a sidewalk and stay far from the roadway. Be alert in parking lots. Cars backing up often can't see you. Hold your child's hand because kids don't always grasp danger. Pedestrian safety isn't just a pedestrian issue. It's not just a driver issue either. It's a shared responsibility. Communities help by building sidewalks, improving lighting, redesigning intersections. Technology helps via pedestrian detection systems or smart crosswalks. But your awareness and your choices are the most powerful tool in preventing the next tragedy. Charles Smith didn't get home that day, but maybe his story helps someone else make it home. If you're walking, be seen. If you're driving, be aware. And wherever you're going, don't be in such a rush that you forget what really matters. Thanks for joining us on Safe and Sound Bites. If you found this helpful, share it with others and subscribe. Until next time, take care and stay safe.